Good blessed Monday evening, April the 3rd, 2023. It's about 6:55 p.m. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter whether you're the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't matter whether you like me or anything that I say or do or anything that I produce. That's your prerogative. You have constitutional rights according to the United States Constitution. The First, 14th Amendments, which guarantee you freedom of speech, freedom to assemble, a freedom to associate, as long as you're doing it in a peaceful and respectful manner. Tonight, what I want to talk about, this night here, 55 years ago, the late, great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Gave his last speech. On April the 4th, 1968, he was assassinated. Tomorrow, April the 4th, 2023, a lot of places is going to vote. Here in Charleston, Missouri, that I've been focusing on, in Carbondale, Illinois, that I've been focusing on, in Chicago, Illinois, that I've been focusing on. Let me start in Chicago, Illinois, to all my family and friends, and those who follow me, and those who know what I say what I mean, and I mean what I say, and I speak facts. Beware of this individual that's running for mayor in Chicago. You take a real good look at all of those that's going against Brandon Johnson, a 47-year-old. Even though I'm not just talking about vote for him because he's black, but he's young. He's a 47-year-old. That's how old my son would be if they wouldn't have killed him in Carbondale, Illinois, and staged his hanging as a suicide. But you look at all those people that is backing Vallis, the guy Vallis. Look at all of them Democrats that's backing this man. Look at what they did, those that from in the Cabrini Green area. You see what I'm saying? Look at those that's voting for this man, and this man had bad things to say about y'all Democratic governor. Had something bad to say about both of the Obamas. But let me tell you something. If y'all put that guy Vallis in, it'll be the same way you had Richard Daley and his daddy in there. They're not for the black community. They're not for poor community. They're not for communities of people of color. And I'm not saying this here on a racial level, but anybody that's just, they wouldn't vote for that guy Vallis tomorrow. Let's go to Carbondale, Illinois. Let's look at the people that's running for city council. Take a real good look at these people that's running Carbondale now. And they're allowing some blacks that's from the Rock Hill Church, a missionary Baptist church. Most of them is NAACP high-ranking members. They filling them up in the city council in the city hall. One for mayor and one for city council. But just because they black, you better do some research and see what they doing for the black community. Let's come to Charleston, Missouri. Now, in Charleston, Missouri, it's time for Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, to change this probably century-long, I know it's been decade-long, way that they are allowing the mayor to be in office. The mayor should be elected by the people, not by the city council. City council is a dictatorship. They allowed to vote in who gonna be the mayor. The police chief, Robert Hearns, been the chief of police or been on this force with rank over 30-something years. These people is dictators. Hey, the camera ain't going y'all way, it's pointing at me. But it's a dictatorship. Hey now. It ain't no legitimate position. His position should be an elected position. When y'all go to vote tomorrow here in Charleston, Missouri, y'all think about it. Rick Toon or Richard Toon. Richard Toon is a racist. He's a dictator. City Hall is dictating. It needs to change, y'all. Do y'all know y'all got the right to petition to have the mayor position to be an elected position and not appointed by the city council? Do y'all know you have a right to petition? The camera ain't going that way, baby girl. It's going this way. It's pointing at me. Okay. But Robert Hearns, it's time to get him out of office, y'all. People know anytime you make complaints against the police department, Robert Hearns ain't gonna do nothing. Robert Hearns supposed to be a dictator. He is a dictator. Robert Hearns supposed to be a Democrat, but Robert Hearns vote Republican. All right now, Robert Hearns vote Republican. You see what I'm saying? And it's sad that these black leaders down here is supporting this here stuff. They get these black leaders in Carbondale, Chicago, and Charleston, Missouri. They give them grant money, and all they do in our communities is give our children free food, like they was doing in the 60s and the 50s when I was living in Chicago. Give us a block of cheese, and we satisfied. But y'all think about what I'm saying. Look at all of them politicians. Some ex-Black Panthers is voting against Johnson. Brandon Johnson in Chicago. You know why? Because he ain't a part of the machine. All of them that's going against Brandon Johnson, they went against Harold Washington. I'm going to leave y'all with this here. And I'm going to say peace be still. But if you're going to live the dream of our civil rights leaders, y'all need to make changes. Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County is in an urgent need to change the way the mayor is appointed and the way the chief of police is. And we got to get that sheriff up out of here too. Peace be still.